You guys, I've left you here for a few days. I started studying on Saturday. Studied all day Sunday. Now it's Monday. And I took off work today and on Wednesday to study for my final or my midterm on Thursday. It's like 6. My thing is dead. So because I studied all weekend, I still have class and I didn't get a chance to read anything for class. I have like so much anxiety just like sitting here on my chest. So I just poured a cup of coffee downstairs and grabbed some water. And I'm gonna do my reading for secure transactions, which I was thinking about skipping, but I literally am on call. Like I got assigned a case, so I can't skip, so. Yay. This is gonna be a hard week. Oh, hello, Fluffy Floofs. Come here, Fluffy Floofs. Holly. Yeah, come here. Oh, good morning, honey. Hello. Hello, Fluffy Floofy Floof. Hello, Fluffy Floofy Floof. Oh, a kiss right in the nose, she says. I'm gonna kiss you right in your nose. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give you all the kisses right in your nostril. Yum, 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 yum. Tastes like salt. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, sleepy girl. Okay, go. Holly, stop it. Holly. Holly. She's such a bad girl. Holly. Oh, you guys. I don't know if I caught that. That was an epic leap. I know, TT. Alexa, stop. Gonna get a copyright claim. And TT, you alright? I call him TT. We don't know why. His name is Theo, but sometimes we call him TT boy. Come here, Theo. Oh, he's hungry. Okay, well. The dogs really like to chase and play, but Theo's a cat and he doesn't chase and play.
Where is Dad coming from?
Oh, he went on the WALK this morning. He said he wanted to go for a WALK. I can't say the word or else the dogs will go nuts. Who's that? Who's that man? Is that your daddy? Yeah. All right, you guys. So I got all of the reading done for class. Tomorrow I just have to type up my notes. But sometimes I do like kind of weird things when I am feeling stressed. And one of them is stress baking or stress soup making. So I made soup. We had like a bunch of broccoli that was about to go bad. So I took broccoli, a carrot, a stick of celery, and an onion and a bunch of garlic. Sauteed them up in this pot here. Why is this not? There we go. Sauteed them up in this pot. Blended them. We have this like soup blender thing, and I cooked them in vegetable broth that we had in the cabinet. And then once it was all blended together and everything was cooked, I added like, we had a bunch of different types of cheeses, so I added like the last little bit of each one because like we were about to run out, if that makes sense. So there's cheddar, sharp cheddar, mozzarella, Swiss Parmesan, and also a little bit of that like garlic and herb cheese spread. And that like sounds like a lot of cheese, but it's like just like a little bit of each one. There was just like a tiny amount. So I just stirred that all together and tasted it and added some salt and pepper, and it tastes really good. And it's 8:36 now. So I'm going to go upstairs and get back to studying for my midterm and type up my notes for class tomorrow. I also have not read for class tonight, so I'm gonna have to get that done before I have class at 7. But I took the day off from work today and Wednesday to prepare for my midterms. So yeah, my goal today was to have everything organized in that document that I talked about with all my rule statements. Have that done by this morning. Obviously that didn't happen. And then I have a bunch of practice tests that I want to do this afternoon. But I still have to get everything done for class tomorrow. And yeah, and tonight actually, class tonight and tomorrow. And I need to be practicing, and I'm really behind on my research, my directed research papers, so, and I'm behind on the vlogs, so feeling it right now, feeling the stress. But I have a good cup of coffee, a big water bottle full of water, and I had a productive morning. I have soup for lunch that I'm gonna have, probably with some bread. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah. Literally, guys, this final or midterm is on Thursday, and then I have like class on Thursday in secure transactions. It's like a review day. I work on Friday, and then next week is spring break, and I didn't take off during spring break, so I still have to work, but I don't have any class next week, and I am so happy. Overjoyed, one might say. So I just whipped up some oatmeal real quick. This is something I used to have all of the time, but I stopped eating when I stopped eating breakfast, basically. But this is just some instant oats that I did over the stove with some oat milk, peanut butter, and cinnamon, and then 4 sliced strawberries and 1/4 of a cup of blueberries. The peanut butter makes it so creamy. Usually when I was back in California, when I would make this, I would buy seal cut oats and do them on the stove, but these are just like Quaker instant oats. They're still good, I just prefer the seal cut. Now back to studying. Just a quick break from criminal law. Now we're moving into criminal procedure. Woohoo! Okay, I feel like now is an appropriate time to take a little break. It is noon. It's like an obstacle course with the chair in the hallway. Okay, then I need something to have with the soup. I was thinking bread. Also have some of these tortilla chips. I don't think these go with this soup. Those are actually so good. Maybe I'll have some of those as a snack later. Oh my gosh, it's freaking snowing again. I don't know if you can see the snow, but it is snowing. It's hard to see in this window because it has a screen. Maybe in this one. Be easier. Why won't it stop? Literally, why won't it stop? My original plan was to have bread with the soup, but we have these crackers. So I might have these crackers. They're like club crackers. I'm trying to see. We have like a lot of stuff in here, but nothing that would go good with the soup. Maybe I will have bread. I wish we had like fresh, like a baguette or something, but unfortunately we don't. So I might just do a light toast on some of this bread. Yeah, I think that sounds nice. And then I want something fresh too. Maybe like an apple. Something like, you know, I'm trying to eat intuitively and listen to my body, but sometimes I can't really pinpoint what exactly I'm craving. Okay. Just gonna toast this bread a little bit. I think I'm gonna have a clementine, actually. The soup is not vegan. I haven't been eating vegan, but we have dairy-free butter just from Life. I like it. Thomas liked it as well, like on bagels and toasts and stuff like that. I don't know if the clementine is exactly what I wanted, but I feel like it is. When you want something just like fresh, really fresh. Okay, so it's Tuesday and I just printed out a bunch of previous bar exams to practice writing. I think I printed out way too many. I printed out probably like 20 exams and each is supposed to take an hour, and I have this exam, my midterm, in like 24 hours, so I don't think I can realistically do all of these in this amount of time. But I'm gonna try. So I went onto the California Bar website and I picked out a bunch of questions from recent years that are on the topics that we're going to be tested on. So the class I'm in now, we like do the first chunk of the semester in like the first year subjects plus criminal procedure, and then after the midterm we focus on the other subjects that are bar tested, like community property, business associations, remedies, wills and trusts, that kind of stuff. So the bar tests all of it, but our exam is only going to be on the first year subjects, which are property, criminal law, civil procedure, torts, contracts, and then we're also tested on criminal procedure. So I printed out some first year lawyer exams, which is an exam that certain students at certain law schools have to take, because if your law school isn't what's the word? I can't think of the word right now. I'm really tired. But if your law school isn't like ABA affiliated, I think that's what it is, or accredited, you have to take this exam before you can take the bar, and you're supposed to take it in your first year. So I didn't take it because my school is accredited, but all of the questions are based off of the first year subjects. So I went onto the bar website and I printed a ton of them out. The only thing I did that was not that smart was I didn't pay attention to which ones I was printing out in which order. So here it is, question. I have to go through and re-look them up on the bar website because I can take this exam, but how am I supposed to grade myself and know that I got the things right? I have to like go and look at the answers that are online, but I didn't write down which one was which. So I just have 1,000,001 questions, but I don't know which bar exams they're from. So this is a 2018 bar question, and this one was with it, so February 2018. So basically I'm just like Control F searching the document on the bar website to try to find the people in it. Like, bar exams are just a big long fact pattern. They're just a big long fact pattern with the story, and then at the end it's like, okay, so what should so and so do about whatever? So I'm just like looking it up to find the person. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now. And this is kind of how I practice for all of my law school exams. Like, I make the big master document that I've been talking about, and if it was closed book, I would then work on memorizing everything in that master document, and then I do these exams either from the bar website or from like a supplement that I purchase, or some professors have some online for us on our library website. And so that's how I prepare. I basically simulate the test before the test, so then when I go into the exam room, I know exactly what I'm doing. I can issue spot all the things, and I know how to write about them. Just sucks because it's very time consuming to do this, but that's how I've found that I've succeeded in law school. So take that for what you will. So I recommend, if your state has the bar exams online, you should definitely do them because they've been very helpful. I used them last semester too for business associations and for professional responsibility. I found that to be really helpful because the bar kind of tends to test the same things over and over again, and then so do the professors. They kind of concentrate on certain things. Oh, this is the 2020 bar. This is the most recent one, bar. October. Actually, I shouldn't say that because there is a bar exam happening, I think, right now. Today, honestly, you guys, it's just gonna be focused on preparing for this midterm. I have one class this evening. I have secure transactions, and I've already done the reading. I just have to type up my notes, and I have reading that I need to do tomorrow for remedies. Dave is domiciled. Oh, I think I saw Dave in this other one. This is so silly. Okay, so I will see you guys later. All right. I didn't have time to do my makeup before this event, but I did my hair. While I'm waiting for this event to start, I thought I would show you guys my big master document of stuff for my midterm. Here it is. This is just the property thing I was writing. I want to go back and fix one thing. I forgot to talk about a certain issue. But okay, so these are all of my rule statements that I learned in contracts. So I put them all in one place. Like, here are all the rules. And yep, that's what they look like, contracts. And then we have torts. And then, sorry, the camera is kind of like, it does like a weird thing with the screen with those like squiggle lines if I get too close. And then we have torts. Let's zoom out so we can get through this quicker. And then after torts is really long. I have civil procedure, so here are all my civil procedure rules. And then criminal law, followed by criminal procedure, and then property, woohoo, yeah. So basically what it looks like when you take the exam is you get a fact pattern that looks something like this. This is the one I just did. Al owns a farm, he gives an easement to somebody, they do some things, they record a deed, they transfer the property, all of these things happen, and then the questions are, what is the likely outcome of their actions? And, you know, how is Ben going to, is he gonna win in his lawsuit against Polly? And is Polly gonna win in her lawsuit against Carol? And then in your answer, this is my answer here, I have Ben's action for Polly, against Polly, and I talk about all the different things. And then after that, I have Polly's claim against Carol for breach of contract. And so that's kind of what it looks like. But when you're writing a law school exam answer, it's done in IRAC structure, which is basically like, this is the issue, this is the rule. And this is actually kind of a bad example because there's like sub rules. So the issue is there an easement? Here's what an easement is. Here's how you can get an easement. And then I talk about each kind that comes up in the fact pattern. Did this event start yet? No, okay. I might have to like refresh and try to rejoin again. And then, so here's the type of easement. Here's the rule. So it's IRAC, meaning I issue, R, rule, and then A, analysis. So here I talk about why there's an express easement, and then C, conclusion. So IRAC, IRAC. And everything is done in that structure, and you just do it over and over and over again with all of the possible things you can come up with until your exam is done or until you don't have any more time. I'm actually going to cancel this and try to join again. But this is Chapman Women Lawyers Association. We have a event right now about positivity and productivity. So see if it'll work this time. Hello, it's 7 o'clock. I had class. I had a nice lunch after I studied. My hair looks freaking amazing today. That's like one of the biggest upsides. But I feel so incredibly mentally drained right now. I'm gonna be super honest with you guys. I am over this crap, and I have less than 48 hours until this midterm and until I'm done, and I have so much I still need to do. I basically only practiced writing about two different subjects, crim and property, and I still have so much stuff to do and practice writing. So I have to finish the crim essay I was writing, and then I want to do another property one because my roommate, I have this class with her, and she was like, I am confused, can you do it, and can we talk about it when you're done, because I have questions. So I want to do that so then we can talk about it, because that really helped. We had like an hour-ish long FaceTime earlier today where we just talked through one of the essays that we both did, and it really helped, because it's just like, I don't know, it's easier. And then we kind of like talked through some other stuff and different rules and things that weren't making sense in our brains. So I want to get that done so I can talk to her about all of that kind of stuff. And then you guys saw all of the things I printed out this morning, and I've only done like hardly any of them. So it's 7 o'clock. I just finished secure transactions. I haven't done a single page of reading for tomorrow. I honestly might skip class tomorrow night because I took the day off from work, and I just might spend the entire day preparing for my final. Ooh. By final, I mean midterm. I need to stop calling it a final. My back just cracked, that felt really good. But I'm gonna go make a cup of tea, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom because I actually really have to pee, and I need more water. Gotta stay hydrated. I literally put this sweatshirt on because I'm wearing the same clothes that I wore to my class last night, and I have this class with other people, and I have my camera on, and I don't want them to be like, wow, this girl has not changed in 24 hours. But here we are. I am still in my pajamas. These little shorts. Ugh.